Yes.
Hi, June. Go ahead with your question.
Oh, okay. I am. My ex-husband, or we are still married, but he had 2 years ago, let's see, a year and a half ago, he filed for divorce. He moved to Tennessee, and I take that back. It was 6 months ago he did it.
He filed 6 months ago.
Yeah. He moved 2 years ago.
Okay.
And when I was approached about the divorce, I told he did a irreconcilable differences divorce, and I said that there were some things I wanted cleared. I wanted returned to me that were marital assets.
Okay.
And I had made all the payments on the property for the last 6 years, so I wanted a quitclaim deed for the property. His attorney sent me a quitclaim deed, but in Georgia, it requires a witness signature. It is, they notarized it and everything, notarized his signature, but they didn't do an extra witness, so I couldn't get it filed. So I tried to call his attorney's office, and I can't get any answer. There's no phone, evidently.
Okay.
And he has since moved to Colorado, and I have no way of getting in touch with him.
So you want to know what your next step is, June?
Yeah, I don't know what to do now.
Okay.
June, is the divorce still pending?
Yeah, I've got divorce papers here.
Okay, so your divorce has not been finalized, correct? No. Okay, are you represented in your divorce?
No.
Okay. It does become much more difficult to represent yourself in a divorce action just because they are very complicated and tedious when they're contested, and there's some issues going on that do not make them go quite so smoothly all the time. But you can certainly on your own schedule a hearing to get in front of the judge to deal with these outstanding issues such as the quitclaim deed, and you mentioned there were some property items that you had wanted returned and things of that nature. I'm not sure if you've had a temporary hearing yet, but you can schedule, and you would need to file a notice of hearing to schedule a hearing with the judge to deal with those issues, and that'll force the other side to have to appear and to address those issues for you, okay?
Ashley, what would she do? It sounded like to me that the attorney's out of business, or at least is nowhere to be found. Her husband has moved. June, are you still on the line?
I think we lost her.
No,
He went to Colorado.
Went to
Colorado. So what do you do in that situation?
Well, just because the husband has moved does not dismiss her action. So there is still a pending divorce action here that she has a right, even as the defendant, to place on the court calendar and to have her issues heard. And so despite where he's moved, she has that right to go ahead and take it before the judge and address these outstanding issues.
Get an attorney, don't represent yourself, because you know what happens.
You need to give Ashley a call.
You know the old joke, Ashley. You know what happens when you represent yourself. Thanks for your question, June.
Opinions expressed on Law Call are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of 13 WMAZ staff or management, nor any legal or judicial entity. The legal information supplied in this broadcast is general information only and is not intended to be legal advice for any given situation. Do not rely on broadcast information without consulting an attorney. Contingent attorney's fees refers only to those fees charged by the attorneys for legal services. Such fees are not permitted in all types of cases. Court costs and other additional expenses of legal action usually must be paid by the client.